We are from Delhi, and right now things are happening in Delhi. What's unfolded in front of us over the last few days, over the last 10, 12 days, has been pretty horrific. Uh, the communal, pogrom, that's the only word that I can use. And I thought that it might be an idea for me to read out one little extract from the book. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was assassinated by her Sikh bodyguards on October 31st, 1984. The anti-Sikh pogrom that followed, which claimed over 3,000 lives, shattered many long-held assumptions about our society, about Hindu-Sikh relations, about the city of Delhi, and about the Congress party. Thousands of Sikh victims had to move to camps set up at various locations across the city, having lost their dear ones, their homes, and businesses destroyed. The embers were still smouldering, the wounds still raw, when one of the first peace marches took place in Delhi University's North Campus. The march wound its way across the campus, touching every college and some of the main faculties. It culminated at Khalsa College with a public meeting. Some speakers were to address the gathering, which had swelled to several thousands as the students of the host college joined in large numbers. Many of them were young men. They were angry, full of rage. Their eyes burnt with pain, hatred, and sadness. Talk of retribution was in the air. Now, Parcham was to perform before the speeches began. Parcham was a group of singers, and we used to often perform with Parcham. So, they would perform the songs, and we would do a play afterwards. But it was impossible to sing. The students were far too angry. Much of their anger was directed at the large posse of policemen. The police had been more than complicit in the bloodletting and destruction visited upon Delhi over the past days. The students were hardly unaware of this. An ugly situation was building up. The organizers of the peace march were apprehensive of what might happen. Safdar turned to the youngest member of Parcham, Sumangala Damodaran, a frail-looking first-year undergraduate student. He asked her to take the mic. "Sing Jaane Wale Sipahi," he told her. This was an anti-war song of the 1940s by the communist poet Makhtum Moinuddin and composed by Salil Chaudhary for the 1960 film Usne Kaha Tha. Till then, Parcham had only sung collective songs. This was their first solo song and they had never performed it before. And in fact, the plan was not to perform it that day. Right? The young singer, waif-like, was nervous. Safdar prodded her. "Don't worry, sing, just sing." Sumangala hesitated, but with Safdar behind her, she started to sing. Her mellifluous voice was unexpectedly powerful. It seemed to emerge from some deep place inside her, and the fullness of her voice belied her slight build. It carried across the assemblage which, amazingly, quietened down. As her song soared, the angry young men and women were transfixed. Something moved in them. The song spoke of a soldier as he goes to war, leaving behind his grief-stricken wife and hungry children. There is the stench of burning corpses all around. It is as if life itself is crying. "जाने वाले सिपाही से पूछो वो कहाँ जा रहा है, कौन दुखिया है जो गा रही है, भूखे बच्चों को बहला रही है, लाश जलने की बू आ रही है, जिंदगी है कि चिल्ला रही है, जाने वाले सिपाही से पूछो वो कहाँ जा रहा है." Someone in the audience started sobbing, then another, and another. In a matter of a minute or so, many were sobbing. Women and men, those who were not, were still overcome with emotion. There was hardly a dry eye to be seen. The cops, readying for action a few minutes before, were amazed to see the complete transformation of the mood. It was an utterly unlikely happening. An anti-war song of 40 years ago by a Hyderabadi communist poet with a Muslim name, composed for a 1960 film by a Bengali, sung by a young Malayali undergraduate with a Hindu name, leading to catharsis among hundreds of angry Sikh youth in the wake of a communal pogrom. Nothing matched, nothing fitted. And yet, the song, soulful and searing, connected the pain of one set of victims with another, generations, geographies, and violences apart.